The Super Mario Galaxy movie is finally in theaters, and one question people are always asking, is it good or is it bad? Well, it is a good movie. It's very enjoyable, but there are some major issues that I would like to go over in this video. So in this video, I will be giving my full thoughts on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, both non-spoiler and spoiler. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, click off this video now, but all I can say is, if you're a Mario fan and you're a diehard Nintendo fan, go see this movie. You're going to enjoy it. And if you're going just to look for a strong narrative, you probably will not enjoy this movie because the movie itself does not have a strong narrative. But at the end of the day, the movie is still incredibly fun to watch, and I think definitely little kids and strong diehard Mario fans and also Nintendo fans will love this movie at the end of the day. So basically, all I'm saying is go see the movie. But yeah, I want to give my full thoughts on this: what I liked, what I did not like, and what improvements I want to see further on down the road, if they do make more Mario movies, which I'm pretty confident that they will. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this review of the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
So first off, let's start off with the negatives, because I only have two negatives of this movie, so let's start with that. My first negative about this movie is the pacing. My main problem with this movie, just like the previous movie, was its pacing. Things are moving all over the place, and it doesn't feel right sometimes. It can be hard to follow along, which is okay, but it doesn't help when the plot is moving too fast to the point where it becomes overwhelming. And my second problem is the writing. Another problem with this movie is the writing. Don't get me wrong, the writing here is so much better than the first movie, that's not saying much. It's just the first movie, but with just simple improvements. Okay, negatives out. Now let's go to the positives. As you guys may know, I am a huge Mario fan, and I loved watching this movie. So you can expect me to yap about this movie forever, but I'm not going to because this is a non-spoiler review. So I'm going to name 5 positive things about the film. Number 1, the characters. First, let's start off with the main stars: Mario, Luigi, Rosalina, Peach, Bowser, and Bowser Jr. Mario is a character that echoes his journey in the first movie, but also his romantic attachment to Peach. That character arc reminded me of Anna and Kristoff from Frozen 2. I thought that was a very cool Easter egg. And speaking of Frozen, let's go to Rosalina and Peach. Guys, we finally know Peach's backstory. The fact that Peach is Rosalina's younger sister and has the power of the cosmos alongside Rosalina was a crazy lore drop. I was not expecting that in the movie. And the relationship echoes Elsa and Anna's relationship in Frozen as well. Now we go to the classic father and son dynamic of Bowser and Bowser Jr. Let's start with the king of the Koopas himself, Bowser. Bowser was handled weirdly. I'm not saying he was handled poorly, because he wasn't, but for the first half of the movie, he's friends with Mario and Luigi. I honestly still don't know how to feel about that, but it's nothing major, just something to point out. Now let's go to the heir of the Koopa throne himself, Bowser Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought Jr. was going to be this nerdy, cocky, and bratty kid, be ready to have those expectations destroyed, because he's nothing like that in the film. Bowser Jr. in this movie is desperate to get his father back, and he loves him very much. I will say, I loved the father and son dynamic of Bowser and Bowser Jr. It was very touching. Now we get to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Fox McCloud. Nintendo fans, you're in for a treat. Now let's get something clear here. I, for me, am not a Star Fox fan. Never played the games, but I knew who the character were because I played Fox and Falco in Smash. Fox in this movie was done very well. He doesn't have a crucial role to play, but he has a major role to play in the second and third act. Fox is exactly like his game persona. He's confident, energetic, funny, smart, and a little cocky. Fox was absolutely great in the film, and I hope he gets a spin-off movie. He absolutely deserves it. Now for my second positive, let's go to the soundtrack. There's no question. This music is kick-ass. Straight up, this music kicks major ass from start to finish. I couldn't tell you how many themes from the games I heard in this film, and I enjoyed them, but I heard a lot of stuff that made me smile. The action. The action is probably the best part of this movie. There's not much action in the first and second act, but I will quickly mention Mario and Jr.'s duel at the start of the movie was very well choreographed. They did the action sequences very well, and the dogfight scene in the second act was directly taken from The Empire Strikes Back. And that final battle was awesome. So many surprises and cameos. The story is just like the last movie. Is a hit or miss. Sure, the story has some great moments, but it falls flat sometimes. I'm glad that this story was better told than the first movie, because the pacing in the first movie was slow and had a lot of subplots. The same thing for the sequel, but the subplots move at a rapid pace and get back to the main story. Overall, the story is good, has some flaws, but it's an acceptable story. Now let's go to the visuals. The visuals are absolutely incredible, possibly the best looking Illumination film ever. The visuals look similar to Star Wars, 2001 A Space Odyssey, and a little bit of Spider-Verse. And that's my review on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Overall, this movie's a 10 out of 10 for me. As a Nintendo super fan, this movie was absolutely amazing and a great way to start the 2026 movie season. If you're a Mario fan and Nintendo fan and you haven't seen the movie yet, or you're a little skeptical, hear me when I say it'll definitely be worth your time. Go see it in theater with actual Nintendo fans. My theater was filled with Nintendo fans, and there were moments that turned the theater into a football stadium. Also, quick mention, my theater experience for this movie was the best theater experience I've ever had since Avengers Endgame. It's that good. Go see this in theaters now. You're going to love it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe share this video with a friend. And without further ado, have a good day, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.